Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another LEGO video from Brick by Brick. And today we have another set collection video, kind of, I guess, from Brick by Brick. And this will be a little bit lower quality video because the lighting's not as good on the floor. But my desk was just simply not large enough to fit all of these sets at the same time, because this is a pretty large wave of sets. I'll just give you a second to look over all of them and see, just the, great amount of sets. I know I just changed the lighting a little bit, so it might be a little bit better. That's why I might have been a tad quiet for a second. But I think from this view right here, you should be able to see part of every set at least. And they aren't really organized by set. So, yeah. I just took all the parts and put them together, kind of set them up in a interesting sort of way. But you can see, start off with the little boulder blaster here. It's a decent little build. Has probably the greatest play feature of all of the sets, and that is the little gun function, where you turn this and all those little spring-loaded missiles shoot out. It's just an awesome little feature. Really a great set. Great value too, $30. The Cole figure is nice. The rest of the figures aren't. It comes back. But the rest of the figures aren't super great. And it doesn't have, from what I remember, I don't think it has a perfect price per part ratio, but it is a cool looking little build. And it goes nicely when paired up with this Anacondrai Copter, which the Anacondrai Copter in itself isn't anything spectacular, but it does have some great figures. Good price at $30. And you'll see the other figure that comes in this set a little later. But, all in all, decent size build, decent feature. I'm not even going to bother trying to put that net back in there, but it is a somewhat cool little build. This is one of the weaker sets in the wave, I think. But a lot of people are going to buy it for the third figure, which you haven't seen yet. And some of you probably know what it is. So coming over to here, this area, you can see we've got the Titanium Dragon, which is a decent little dragon. I like the head, the brick-built head on this one. It's pretty good, I think. And then the Zane figure is awesome, by the way. Probably one of the coolest Ninjago figures in this wave. And then we got the little key thing, Jay from Enter the Serpent, taking the key. You can see over here I have kind of assembled all the little tiny Anacondrai parts, with the little Anacondrai mini builds kind of around the fantastic Enter the Serpent temple thing. You can see we got Chen up there, very cool figure, along with Klaus down here. Klaus and Garmadon face off. That's cool if you get DBX and Titanium Dragon. You can have that little face off there. You got a little turret thing, or the crossbow turret thing. You got some of the ninja trying to break in the temple. All in all, you can do some really cool stuff with this, even just, posing all the figures around it. It looks pretty cool. You got the little Jade Blade, which, there's a couple, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 Jade Blade holding things. And we got Pythor and Kai from the DBX. And Kai's on his little motorcycle. Some more Anacondrai warriors scattered about. We got Crate back there protecting the Jade Blade from nobody. So I forgot to put a ninja over there. Is there any ninja that's not busy doing anything? I mean, I guess the least busy ninja can just turn this guy. And Jay can go over there. Then we kind of got the DBX, which is really just in a big ol' doing nothing state. You got the autopilot and Nia inside there. You can see it's pretty much empty in the back because I took Kai's bicycle out of there, or his motorcycle. But it looks pretty cool. The DBX is the biggest set in the wave. It has some good figures. You really can't see this at all. But I really like that sticker on the back. It looks really nice. Yeah, and then we got Jay in his mech here, kind of, stomping in to save the day. He's already got his Jade Blade. He's the only one who has it in his hand right now. Moving on this way, we got the little Jungle Raider set, which is pretty cool. It's got the big tires, the suspension going on there. And then if you push this thing in the front, it'll shoot out two little spring-loaded missiles, which is nice. And that's one of the $20 sets. Decent value there. And then pair that up with the one and only Anacondrai Crusher vehicle, which is actually pretty cool. A pretty cool little build. I think it is the weakest set in the wave, though. This and the Jungle Trap, I think, are the two weakest, because they have no exclusive figures, and no figures that were exclusive at one time. Because, for example, the Boulder Blaster has Cole in it, which was exclusive at the time of release, but eventually he was released in LEGO Dimensions. So, yeah. But some of the strongest sets figures-wise are the DBX, because of Garmadon and Pythor, and then Dojo Showdown, because Griffin Turner and Karloff, which we're about to get to. So, you'll see that in a second. But yeah, there is the Anacondrai Crusher. Definitely works well against the Jungle Raider. Makes a nice little battle there. But moving on to probably my favorite set in this wave, Dojo Showdown. It's a really nice little dojo build. You got some cool features with this little thing that spins around. You got these little, pads they can jump on to get up to the top. You got a Jade Blade that they're fighting over. The entire thing just looks really cool. Aesthetically pleasing. You got those nice printed window things, these cool stickers, nice flags, all their elemental symbols, and obviously the Griffin Turner and Karloff figures are fantastic. And if you want, you can pull that down. There's a little trap door in there. It'll drop you into the pit. But, yep. And moving on to the last set, and then we'll just take a quick overall look, and I'll discuss, kind of my favorites, which I've kind of already started discussing. But, this set has a very cool play feature for an $8 set, with that awesome little, whatchamacallit, the bridge that just collapses. This guy's running along, and then, oh no, the bridge, it's gone, and he falls into the lava. That's just a cool little feature. I know it's kind of hard for me to do it from this angle without, completely obstructing your view. Yeah. But it's a pretty cool set, and the Cole figure obviously makes it a must-yet if you want to get all the figures in this wave of sets, which was my main goal. But I do like the builds too. And if we move back over here, you can kind of see everything again. Oh, and the other thing I didn't mention, this is thrown in here. It's the little Anacondrai battle mech. One of the 3 poly bags in this Tournament of Elements style of sets, I guess. It's one of the 3 that had the Tournament of Elements packaging. I think there is supposed to be another poly bag coming out like this summer, 2016, that has Tournament of Elements GA, but I'm not really certain why. It's supposed to be a Wukru thing, I think. But, yeah. All in all, this is a fantastic wave of sets. Definitely one of the better Ninjago waves. Not really gonna say the best because I can't prove that it's the best. Let's see, can we get everything in there at the same time? There we go. There's a pretty good shot of everything. But while this is a great wave, it's relatively small, which makes it good because there are going to be a lot of people who are going to be able to get all these sets, which is a good thing. Like personally, for Possession, the Possession wave of sets is too large, I think, almost. Because I can almost guarantee that I won't be able to get all of them. I'll probably be short, like, 2 or 3 sets. But, you know. But for this wave, every set in it, there's a reason to want it. There's no really weak set in the wave. If I had to pick a worst set, it would probably be the Anacondrai Crusher. Because the vehicle, it has some cool features, but there are a couple just visual things that I don't like so much. Like these little things in the front, they look cool when you drive them around, but when they're just sitting there and they move up and down weirdly, it's okay. And the tail bends in a weird way, and the figures aren't too great because they appear in other sets. The other set I would say that is probably one of the weaker ones is the smallest set, Jungle Trap, because the figures are quite common, and the Jade Blade, the fact that you get 2 Jade Blade pieces in one set is probably the best part of that set. Big draw for me, and it is small, so there are going to be people who are going to get it just because of that. I'd say the best set in the wave is the largest one, the DBX, because it's just a really cool looking vehicle and you get some great figures going with it. But a very, very, very close second is Dojo Showdown because of the value. $25 and you get 2 exclusive figures and then 2 other figures too. It's just a really great looking set, in my opinion. And I also like Enter the Serpent and the Titanium Dragon. They're pretty cool for the figures. Build-wise, though, they aren't as great. And same with the Anacondrai Copter. The Skylar figure in that set, which I'm actually not even certain if I pointed out. The Skylar figure. But, that's a very cool little figure. And definitely is the main draw of that set. I think the best sets build-wise are the Dojo Showdown, DBX, and the Boulder Blaster. Which, all in all, you just have a fantastic wave of sets here. I would definitely recommend getting them if you still can. However, they are going to be gone soon. Like Lava Falls was pretty much gone by the time I got one. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe if you did. And have a fantastic day, and I know I rambled on quite a bit towards the end, but I hope you guys stuck through it anyway. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, guys.